the Diakonia Podcast.
Hey everybody, it's Eric. Nice to see you again. Here's the podcast for this week. I am holding strong. We got a podcast this week, last week, week before. So I'm definitely going to just keep powering forward with these. And we got a new mini teaser. Mini teaser 5 is up. It's really great. Getting a lot of good feedback from it. We could use you to share and like it. That would be amazing. This one's kind of exciting because it's the first one like that kind of shows powers in a way. So it shows Mika bending down and over the priest, and as she like looks up, you know, her eyes, we did this cool effect on her eyes to just, we wanted something subtle. We don't want it over the top or overdone, so we did an effect on her eyes that make her eyes start to glow slightly as this is happening, because I envision it more, you know, there's an exchange of energy as she's, you know, healing as this is happening. We threw in some really cool like angelic sort of sounds in the background. It's a little different soundtrack wise than the other ones we were doing. We're trying to keep them all similar and very, very audibly the same in a way, in the same family, and really kind of linked together that way, because they are all part of a bigger piece realistically. But so this one we put in like, because I'm thinking too, like when you have that rush of powers, when the spirit of the Lord hits her and she does this, it's like you get this audible sort of almost angelic sound, which I thought was just a nice touch to it. Brock did great. He's our priest. Trinity did amazing as always, who's our Mika. And yeah, so we carved this one out. I waited a little to release this one. So far out of the shooting we've done, we did 2 shoots, one at Lutheran Trinity Church and the Holy Lutheran Trinity Church. The other one is at the warehouse, the paper box. So that one doesn't have anything like this. The Lutheran Trinity Church, it really does. The 2 other days of shooting has some cool miracle type stuff going on, like some powers that we can show, which is great. And I think, you know, I mean, that's what people want to see to some level. It's almost like we've been watching The Mandalorian and with my kids and they love it. But, you know, the Book of Boba Fett not really hitting the sweet spot unless the Mandalorian's in it, unfortunately. But, you know, there hasn't been a lot of the cool stuff. Like my son's like, we haven't seen, you know, Slave One, or like when the Mandalorian's on and they blew up his ship. The boys were devastated. So I really want to try to incorporate that more, and when we do the second shoot days, keep that in mind. I mean, they are the more exciting ones. But so this one's up. It's a little more exciting because it has that meat to it, which hopefully gets people's interest, and hopefully people, you know, hey, you know, this it's a little different. It's a little more exciting. So we got that one posted. We got our every other picture posting every other day, and I'm just working on trying to figure out ways to reach people. We need the social media to grow. For this to really take off in a lot of ways to help sell it. I mean, having a great trailer, an amazing looking trailer is a huge deal. But at the same time, like if you have a social media audience and people see that, hey, you're already up and rolling, like you have an audience, you have somebody who wants to see this, that's actually bigger now than anything else. So I'm really, really working on that. So if you're listening to this and you haven't, please tell your friends, you know, like, share, follow Diakonia on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We're on LinkedIn. I'm posting through Anubis Productions on LinkedIn. And we're also on Getter now. And we're on pretty much like any main social media. We're there. I'm posting to it like an idiot. So that's going to keep rolling. I'm going to keep doing that. And we are, pretty much just waiting to try to raise that money. I'm trying to figure out who I can contact in maybe some of these. I've sent emails out to, I want to say 60 to 70 local churches within like a 20-mile radius of here, trying to get them to hopefully, you know, just pass on our page on their Facebook so that people could, you know, just see it, see what we're doing. I didn't have any luck there. No. Not good at the sales stuff, and that's my problem basically and generally with everything. So I'm trying to figure out how to make connections with, like, you know, higher up levels of churches that maybe they would want to share it and pass it around to their congregations, you know, not directly asking for, you know, money, but yet we really just having the support's huge. And then if people could throw a couple bucks at it, we can get the last 2 days shot. So there's a mixed bag here, and it's just the way this works unless you come from a rich family or have connections with people who have the money and want to support something like this. So if you do know anyone that you think wants to support Christian film, this is based in, you know, Christianity. It's not overtly Christian. It's not planning to be. It's not going to be something that's preachy, but it's going to be something that shows Christianity in this really unique and neat way. So I think it really has a possibility to to really open the doors up for some people to see something interesting and different that they can relate to, and also it's something that maybe, you know, can spark an interest in them and interest in Christ. So it would be, I think, work in a lot of different ways. And I'll be honest, as the creator, I just really love the idea, and I think it would be so cool to shoot, and I'd love to shoot it in Lebanon, around Lebanon, with local crew, with local talent as much as possible, which we'd have to get some bigger names. We'd have to get some names at least, you know, which would be awesome and amazing. But at the same time, depending on who would back this, we don't really have to. We could get people that are just amazing talent from this local area. It all depends on who backs it and what their output for it is and what they're envisioning for it. So no matter what, though, there's a lot of amazing talent, actors and crew and everyone in this area. And I'd love to showcase that. I'd love to showcase people here and the many different, like, you know, Lebanon, Lancaster, Harrisburg. There's so many different varieties of sets that we can use, that we can do it all here. And it would just be, I think, a really amazing project. So I guess that's where we're at right now. We're kind of, I'm powering away. I am posting to Instagram and Facebook and social medias like it's my job, while still trying to get work for Anubis Productions, which actually pays the bills to do this. So, and that's been a little slow because it's this time of year, and again, I'm not good at sales. So I just did a sales trailer for that. And if you want to be kind or do me a kindness, go to Anubis Productions Facebook and share our sales trailer, and, you know, tell people to hit us up, because we definitely need that too, because that actually so far is what's generating everything to shoot the first 2 days, except for some small amount of donations. So this is for Diakonia. We're excited about it. We really want to bring this out there. If you have a church that would like us to contact them, or if you could send our information to your church, or if you have any ideas on that, or, you know, again, I'd love to go talk to churches if they'd want, like, you know, a pastor, explain what we're doing and see if they wanted to get behind, you know, even just showing it to the congregation. I did a video with Brock Lawley, who is the music minister, I'm going to say. I don't know what his exact title is, at Encounter Church in Palmyra, where we talk about the project and what we're doing, and that can be used to just, you know, we actually did it in mind so people could just show it to churches, show it to congregations, and kind of say, hey, there's this cool thing they're doing. You know, if you want to support it, if you want to check it out, please do. So if that's something you want to show to your church, that'd be amazing too. So that's the podcast for this week. Hopefully I have something more exciting next week. Stay safe. Looks like it's supposed to ice storm tonight or something. So thank you so much. Have a great day. Like, share, check out mini teaser trailer number 5. It's super cool. Eyes are all glowy. All right. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye.
The Diakonia Podcast.